Colonel John Duncan, Director of Missile Operations, 15th Air Force. We're very proud today to have back with us the real missileers that have led most of us through our careers. We have with us former commanders, Colonel Charles Lewis, from January of 75 to September of 78. Colonel Charles Greenlee, Commander, June 81, June 84. Colonel Jim Ryan, June 84, May 88. The missileer we all know, our former Vice Commander here at 1st Strategic Aerospace Division, Colonel Mike Graydon. The man we're very proud to have with us today, who is a great supporter, Congressman Robert Lagomarsino, 19th District of California. Our boss and our number one missileer, Major General Arlen D. Jameson, Commander, 1st Strategic Aerospace Division. The man we're going to get to know very well over the next few months, Colonel Charles Thomas, Commander, South Pacific Division, Los Angeles District, United States Army Corps of Engineers. People that are going to lead the way to put this building up for us, Mr. Tom Miller, President of Syntax Constructors of Santa Monica, and Mr. Frank Miller, President, Metric Construction of Santa Monica. Now, it's my pleasure to turn this over to our Commander, General Jameson.
Well, good afternoon and welcome. I'm so pleased to have you all here, particularly our distinguished representative from the 19th District, Congressman Bob Lagomarsino. And I'm going to say just a bit more about him in a second. But I can tell you what is exciting about today is that we're getting underway on a project that is certainly long overdue, considering the age of the buildings that we're currently using. They're as old as some of the people that were introduced here in the front row that I grew up with too, and it's such a pleasure to see you back and participating in this great day. It's also exciting to know that the young missileers, the students that are currently going through the school now, are going to watch this building go up, and they're going to come back in positions that are represented by Chuck Greenlee, Jim Ryan, Mike Graydon, myself, and they're going to be doing the jobs, but they're going to have a facility that's much better to work with. So we're excited about that. It's a big construction job, $6.25 million. We're proud of the association we're going to have with the contractors, and we hope to get it all done in about a year so we can invite our favorite congressman and the great friend of Vandenberg Air Force Base back to help us cut the ribbon. And without further ado, I would like to introduce our Congressman Bob Lagomarsino. Mr. Congressman.
Thank you very much, General. Ladies and gentlemen, a few brief remarks. If I spoke very long, I'm afraid that when we left, some of you would still be here frozen in your chairs. It's a real privilege and a pleasure for me to be here today on this very special occasion. And you know, it's an extra special pleasure for me considering the news contained in the President's budget for the proposal to close a number of bases in California. As you know, Vandenberg emerged from that President's proposal in pretty good shape. In fact, with the number of closures proposed for California, we're in a good position to receive some of those missions here at Vandenberg. And I think that's indeed a very good reflection on the fine job you young men and women are doing here now, and of course those of you who have been here in the past. I just hope that the budget that emerges from the Congress is as good and realistic as the one that has been proposed by the President. This is a significant milestone. This facility will enable ICBM missile training excellence to continue in an even more effective way. During the past 30 years, over 20,000 ICBM combat crew members have graduated from this facility, having been trained on every ICBM weapon in our defensive arsenal. And throughout that time, the 4315th Combat Crew Training Squadron has demonstrated time and time again that it has outstanding, innovative people who are running outstanding, forward-looking programs. And along the way, the squadron for 4 consecutive years has earned awards as the best educational and training unit in the Strategic Air Command. It's also earned 11 Air Force Outstanding Unit Awards and an Air Force Association Citation of Honor. And through this first-class facility, the nation has the opportunity to thank this squadron, and everybody else here for that matter, for the countless contributions those who have passed before have made in the name of combat capabilities and, even more important, of course, deterrence. As we look back at the amazing events that have occurred in the Soviet Union and Eastern Europe over the past few months, it's easy to conclude, at least it is for me, that these events would not have happened were it not for the long blue line of ICBM combat crews trained by the 40315th and by our general readiness. Those 20,000 plus graduates over the 30 years daily demonstrated to our adversaries America's firm commitment to peace and freedom through strength. These new facilities will provide Vandenberg's ICBM trainers and students with the most modern facilities that they need and so richly deserve. And for me, indeed, it's a pleasure to have been a part of the long and sometimes very frustrating budgetary and construction approval process. Somehow we made it through that maze, we escaped the freeze, and we're here today. So without any further fanfare, let's begin. We've waited long enough for this very special day. Thank you.
Schedule to be with us today. I want to thank all of you for coming to this commemorative event. We hope that you'll also be able to return in the spring of 1991 when we have our planned grand opening. If you happen to be visiting here or get stationed here, Well, I drive by every now and then and watch our progress. We're going to sure be watching it every day. We're very proud of what's happened here. We're proud for what it means for the future. Again, thank you all for coming. This has been a very special day, and thank you for being special people here today. General?